We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality three-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
In now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado. We've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Blue Jays. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jays off to a good start. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Rourke hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
In for strike two. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
The 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are two away now. Striding in for the Indians, Carlos Santana. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. No balls and one strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
In the air now, out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Leading up for the Jays, the first baseman, number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Ramirez in foul ground. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Hey, D-Row, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game, and actually He hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
One ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Carrasco pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Racing back the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
The pitcher, number 10.
Into the box, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Indians nothing. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's hitting .429. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now batting, Roberto Perez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. fouled away. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Ball one. Perez, base runner at first with one out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. All even now, 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. They trail in this one 3-0.
Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Line toward the alley in left center. Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. So one away in the Toronto third. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third.
Next to the Blue Jays.
Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Guerrero is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Now batting, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Indians nothing. All set for the start of the 4th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Pitch on the way. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 32.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here. To begin inning number 4.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. McKinney's there for it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Rendell Gritchick.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle, right to him. And a good throw gets him one gone. So one away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Popped high in the air. Santana is under it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Santana, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, number 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. McGuire, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cavan Biggio. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Ramirez waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11.
Now at the plate, Bichette. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. But they hold a 5-0 lead. So striding forward now, Roberto Perez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And this ball's right past him at first base. And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. Hernandez will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Ready now, Oscar Mercado. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. So striding in, Francisco Lindor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Matty, he checks every box. charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Toronto leads this one 5-0. Hunter Wood enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44, Hunter Wood.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Ready to take his hacks again, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
To short, hit hard. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Santana's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
The center fielder,
now at the plate, Billy McKinney. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is in off the plate. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 6-0. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Jose Ramirez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Guerrero ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They still find themselves down 6-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now.
Leading up for Toronto, the left fielder, Teoscar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now
coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, shortstop. Whoa. Yes.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded to third. Ramirez is up with it. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So now to the plate, Nomar Mazara. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Number 55, Roberto Perez.
Stepping in, Roberto Perez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McKinney giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch on its way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw into second.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Phil Maton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's one away. In now, Rowdy Tellez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the...
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
No, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Striding in, Rendell Grichuk. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
2 out with the man at first.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Hey. 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Payoff pitch one more time, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 9th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 7-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
pulled toward right center field. McKinney giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box, Oscar Mercado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tanner Roark earned his 9th win of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.